Reality with Krista Marie. Going live on all the platforms right now. Getting Instagram to turn on, I think. We turn it in Instagram here. Sorry, guys. Instagram live. There we go. So we are talking today about Gypsy Rose Blanchard, guys, because there's nothing else to talk about on reality TV. I mean, there is stuff to talk about. There's nobody here yet, but let me just get this situated. Yeah, we're talking about Gypsy Rose Blanchard. She has been out of prison now for 6 months. She has also been on she started to do Love After Lockup, but she did she signed up for 2 seasons. We're now watching season 1, which is a fucking train wreck. I cursed. Damn it, unless there's a curse. A complete train wreck. She was engaged. She got married. Hold on. She was engaged to get married. She got married in prison to a guy named Ryan, which I'll tell you about in a second, as soon as I figure out what I'm doing here. To a guy named Ryan. He's a teacher. She was engaged prior to that to a guy named Ken. And by the time we get to season 5, we have Ken back in the picture, but there's so much weird shit that happens in between. And there's a lot of things about Gypsy that we didn't know or assumed, or I don't know. Her story to me is very fucked up. Like, she had a very fucked up childhood. I'm going to read you everything. I'm just waiting for people to get here. Again, I am Reality of Krista Marie, the Who Started You On podcast. If you're just joining me on the podcast side, if I put this over there, I talk about all reality TV, including Housewives, mostly Bravo. We have some Bravo situations that we can get into, but then since there was no Jersey last night, there's really not much I can talk about. I mean, not really much to say. Like, I'm just waiting for OC to start, so then we'll have OC to talk about, which will be exciting. And let me share the screen real quick. Or stream. People are coming in now. Appreciate everybody for being here. Looking for my mod. Hold on. Like, if you guys don't know this story about Gypsy Rose, like, all right, so there's like the Love After Lockup series that she's doing. It says a lot about her mindset getting out. I think there's a lot of misconceptions about her story. I always assumed and thought, I did watch Dana's live last night. Did you? You watched it, obviously. Oh my God, Dana. Shay, I thought that Sarah was going to cry. I was like, where's my mom? Let me say hi to people. Hey, Shay. Hey, Mimir. Guys, if you hear me talking to myself, it's not really me talking to myself. I am live. This is a live podcast. I did see Dana's live. I talked to her about it this morning. Well, I left her a message about it. I thought Sarah was going to cry because I thought Dana knew the story about her and Jeff Lewis. I just feel like every time she has somebody on there, they can't get their like Wi-Fi right. It's weird. I'm like, and you won't do a live with me? What are you doing? Like, do a live with me, you asshole. You know? I'm like, come on, Cookie. I'm gonna try to get her to do a C with me. Yeah, it was. I said this wording to her. I said, did you not know about that situation? I said, she wasn't she? I loved it. I really do. I loved it. I said, Dana, were you drinking last night? Because I loved you on your live last night. Because I know that Sarah was trying to be a little like, I don't know, not judgmental about Teresa. Sorry, I'm playing with my hair. People on TikTok hate it. Which I don't know why people have to make a comment, but whatever. I said, did you really not know about her and Jeff? And then, like, she makes a comment about Teresa. Comment about Teresa not having to manufacture things. I said, wait a minute, that's the whole fucking problem right now is her manufacturing things. Like, so I think after she said it, she might. I don't know if she does Bravo. I don't know what she watches, this Sarah chick. But anyway, where's my large? Where's everybody at? Anyway, so do you guys know the story about Gypsy Rose? Let me pull the thing up. Share my screen. Can you see it? Oh, wait, I gotta do this. Hold on. Okay. So I know. I'm like, Dana, what do you mean? I had to watch it this morning. I was sleepy last night. I'm like, she's not gonna want to tell you that. I'm like, and I said to her something, I was like, do you know she cried? I was like, it was really fucking bad. I was like, I can't believe you didn't know. She had to have known. I could have swore that we talked about. Oh, is she? Fuck. Dude, Shay. All right, so this is the thing. I watched the series so far. I've also watched the lives. I don't give a fuck about her inmates. They can go suck dicks. They're fucking bunch of scumbags. I don't care what they say. They don't know this girl. They obviously didn't know her whole story, but I don't care about her fucking inmates. The lives are messy as fuck. They deserve their own fucking thing. I'm gonna pull up clips for you, but anyway, let me just tell you the story about this chick real quick, in case you didn't know. Wait, my notes down here. So she just got out of prison, right? You guys can see this, right? So this is Gypsy Rose Blanchard, okay? Gypsy. Gypsy's pregnant, allegedly. I don't know. She's a little heavy. I mean, who would let her procreate? Honestly. Like, after watching the fucking, not only the live, you gotta watch the series. This chick should not have it. Her own dog that she had with Ryan wouldn't even get attached to her. She doesn't have that attachment at all. Did you see, like, I gotta show you some clips. Let me give you her backstory real quick, just to be fair. Okay. So, it's really fucked up. So, let's see. Early life. Okay. So, she was born on July 27th, Gypsy Rose Blanchard. She was born on July 27th, 1991. She did not know how old she was, allegedly, when they caught her. Fast forward, she helped conspire to unalive her mom, and that happened. So, she was born in Golden Meadow, Louisiana. Her mom is Dee Dee. Okay. That's important. Dee Dee Blanchard. Her dad is Rod Blanchard. They're not together. So from a young age, Dee Dee convinced Gypsy and others that she suffered from numerous chronic conditions, illnesses, including leukemia, asthma, muscular dystrophy, developmental delays. Gypsy was subject to unnecessary medical treatments and surgeries involving significant physical and psychological abuse by her mother. Okay. Now, her mom was later confirmed that she supposedly had Munchausen's by proxy, Munchausen syndrome by proxy. Okay, I don't know if that's true. I think she might have just been a fucking fraud. Like, what they were doing was getting all these free everything. And Gypsy had none of this, and she was 23 when she did this. Okay, she looked like she was 12. Now, if you look at these pictures, can I make them bigger? I can make them bigger, right? This is her right when she got arrested. Okay. She was 23 when this happened. She could have literally gotten up and left her mother's house. Okay. But she didn't. Okay. But her mother completely destroyed her life. Well, she said she did. I think her mom broke her. She has such a disturbing story. But the fact that when she was 23, but she got to be at an age where she could get up and leave, she should have just did that. But instead, her and this guy unalived her mom, like, viciously. And everybody was, like, thinking she was, like, couldn't walk. Her mom couldn't because she was in wheelchairs. Like, oh, it was crazy. Like, her mom, okay, so she controlled her life, her eating, everything. There's a Lifetime movie. I suggest you watch it. It's really fucked up. So she said she was confined to a wheelchair, which she wasn't. They had this, like, free house, and, like, it's really fucked up. So she meets this guy named Nicholas John Godejohn. Godejohn's last name. In 2012, Gypsy meets him, right? Online, they begin a secret relationship. He becomes a way for her to escape her mom, which, again, I don't know why she needed anybody. She was over 18. She knew how to get hold of her father. She knew she wasn't sick. She knew she could walk. But she loved her mom. I don't understand that. Like, she said she loved her mom. But so they begin a secret relationship, and he becomes her, like, escape. So they decide that they are going to orchestrate her mom's unaliving. And I don't know why. She says that's the only way that she can get away from her mother. I don't believe that, because she was able to get up, unlock the door for Nick Godejohn, tell him to wear gloves. There's all kinds of disturbing text messages between them. She was not disabled. She was not developmentally delayed. She was a grown-ass woman at 23 years old, acting like a child in a wheelchair for her mom to keep getting free shit. And that's what I think it was. I don't think it was Munchausen's by proxy. Maybe it was in the beginning, but then she realized it. Like, I think by the time she did this, I think the gig was up. Like, her father, Rod, where the fuck were you? And her mom, her stepmom, Christy. I liked them watching the documentary way back in the day. Now I think they're fucking crazy. And her stepmom is a fucking nutcase and a psycho. And she's a pimp. Like, she pimps out her fucking pimps. It is crazy. After watching this, and I was watching all these, like, recaps of it, and all these people that, like, are watching the lives, and they're, like, going back on these Facebook groups. Her stepmom and her fucking ex-fiance, not the one she's married to, are like best friends. It's so fucking weird. I'll get to it. But anyway, so they decided they're going to unalive the mom, right? So literally while her mom is asleep, she has this guy, Nick Godejohn, come there, right? This is on June 14th, 2015. She lets him in, and they get there's like text messages between about sex and him being a master and a slave, and she's dressed like a princess. She wears like these princess costumes. They had once made like, I guess, anime or cosplay, but they met up at like a movie theater with her mom. They went to see a Disney movie. She looked like she was 12. She was like 19, and she's like in a wheelchair, and then she meets him in the bathroom, has sex with him. Like, he rapes her, but she likes it. It's like fucked up. So this is what's going on in their text messages as they were planning on killing their mother. I'm not kidding you. I really thought she was like 12 when this happened, because her mom shaves her head. But like, okay, so he comes there, right? And they get a knife, and she goes in the bathroom, allegedly goes into the bathroom while he stabs her mother, and she hears her mom scream and fight, and they fly. They flee to Wisconsin, where he lived, right? So eventually they pick her up. I watched the whole interrogation. She looks like she's 12. She tries to deny it. So she ends up getting a plea deal, right? They arrest him at his house. They find like text messages. She actually posts something that says the bitch is dead. Like, so how do you not want to get caught? Like, I'm like confused. He's the one who had developmental delays. This is the thing. I feel so bad for him, because yes, he did this, right? Yes, he did this, but he was the one who had he was like an IQ of like 12 or something. I don't even know what that means, but when they say they're like, my IQ was like 12. And that's what they say. She has nothing wrong with her. Absolutely nothing wrong with her. As far as, except for psychologically what her mother's done to her. But like, she's not diagnosed with anything. None of these things were real. She was able to get up and walk the fuck out of there. If you were able to this is the thing that bothers me. She goes on TikTok lives a lot. People ask her questions. I got questions. I don't know if we have to keep going over this thing, but she talks about her mom's murder a fucking lot. This chick, I got to get to like this whole thing with her being engaged. I'm just giving you the backstory. She goes to prison for this, right? She gets a plea deal. She takes a plea deal, and she spends 12 years, right? And this is when I find out about her, like 12 years ago. I can't believe it's been that long. I was like, wow, you're going to get out. That's like so far away. 2024 is so far away, you know? Well, she gets out, and she's all over social media. She does the Nick Viall podcast, which was a fucking disaster. I mean, she has no clue how to read a room, how to have normal conversations with people. She learned nothing. I don't know what happened in prison, but she didn't take any. She refused therapy. She got paroled. She is on parole. Nick Godejohn is sentenced to life and the death penalty. Okay. He is now appealing his case. And I feel like some of the things that she says in this documentary or this Life After Lockup series, it's not like they're showing other people. She shows her in series. There's some things that she says that I think that literally that like might put her back. I was under the impression that she didn't do anything to this guy. That all she did was let him in, right? But she did like conspire it, right? She did conspire this whole thing. She admits it on the Nick Viall. She just admits a lot of stuff on the Nick Viall podcast that I didn't think were true. That I thought she had denied, but this plea deal that she took, I guess they cannot recharge her with anything. But his sentence, he's got life. He's actually appealing his life sentence, and I don't know what. Let me see. Let's see. Gypsy's sentence. That's up the plea deal. She was at Chillicothe Correctional Center in Chillicothe, Missouri, given her 10-year sentence. Time served. She's 2 years left on parole. Okay, so she has a Hulu doc, all kinds of stuff, right? So she meets this guy. First, she meets Ken. Ken's her fiance. First of all, any guy that meets you in prison, he's a fucking weirdo. I'm just sorry. He's just a fucking weirdo. You just have to be weird. You just have to be, right? Like, but anyway, I like Ryan. So she meets this guy, and he breaks up with her. They get engaged. They break up with her. That is Ken. Okay. After Ken, it's getting close to her release date. She meets this guy, Ryan. All these guys are writing to her prison, which again, he's a teacher. It's so fucking weird. He gets mad at her at one point for talking about their sex life. It's like, dude, you're a teacher. You married Gypsy Rose Blanchard. And everybody's like, they felt bad for her. They're like, oh, she's going to have a normal life now. She's going to be a normal person. Hopefully she can get married and have kids. This chick should not have kids. She doesn't have the attachment there. She says some things, and I'm going to play them for you. Yes, she talked him into doing it. She thought she could get away with it. The interrogation tells you a lot. She's a victim, but not really. She's a victim of her. She basically unalived her mom, her unaliver. Like her mom was probably unaliving her, but she was 23. Like you cannot, check, is Juice here? Yeah, check Juice Radio. Please, guys, thank you for putting that link up. Yes, I didn't see everybody. Let me see. Dare to be different. Hi, Dare to be different. Thank you for being here. You look like it's new. That I'm really, 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 thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And I love anybody's opinion on this. I know. I agree with you. I think now watching this back, she's a fucking player, dude. She's Dee Dee. She is her mother. And this fucked up thing about her family is her fucking stepmom is a psychopath. Okay. I think her stepmom is in love with her ex-fiance. So she meets Ken. He ends up breaking up with her, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago, getting close to her parole. I think she wanted to have a stable thing to say that she could, so she get paroled. Because the second she leaves with Ryan, she's not with this dude. She's not with it. Tell me you don't believe. I mean, tell me you don't see it. Like she was not with him. Listen, I know he has his issues, but like this chick. So she gets out in December. Let me just say, I'm gonna play you some clips from the show. They may not be in order, but like it doesn't really get interesting until like 4 and 5. But what it is it's her adapting to life with Ryan, who is hovering over her. She ends up. He looks just like her mother, by the way. And I like you, Ryan. I like you a lot. I like Ryan a lot. I think that his lives are normal. I think he's just reacting and defending himself against a psychotic person. And I'm trying to be nice about this, Gypsy, but like this is called tough love. And this is what social media is about. Like you put your shit out there every fucking day. Not only do you give away what's going on the show, which nobody really wants to know, spoiler alerts, but you're doing it anyway. But like we're on season 5. You have a whole nother fucking year to go with this fucking show, okay? There's 8 seasons or 8 episodes, but so episode 1. Let me just play some clips. I don't even know if they're in order, but so weird, guys. She's got a whole glow up going on, which I'm not mad at it either, because of course she gets out and she didn't have like any makeup tutorial. Like, of course she doesn't know how to do any of that shit, right? But she has a really cute, hot sister from her dad and her psychotic stepmom. Dude, tell me her stepmom is not crazy. Dare to be different. Tell me her stepmom is not crazy. Like, who the fuck are you? Like, just because my kids break up with them doesn't mean I do. What are you fucking them? Like, I'm like, are we kidding? Are we serious, lady? Like, you need a fucking clue. And apparently, she's been all over these Facebook groups before Gypsy even got out. Gypsy didn't even know about. But again, like, I feel bad for her. Like, I feel like her dad's the only person. Maybe Ryan. I don't think this Ken guy is any good for her either. But we'll see. I don't know. Let me show you some shit. All right. Wait, that's me. Wait, hold on. Can you guys see that? Oh, okay. So yeah, you guys can see it. Okay. So this is that's her sister, by the way. She's not with Ryan. All right. So this is the first day. Let's just see this. We'll start with the first day, I guess. I think I'm going to play these. Hold on. All right. Hold on. I forgot. Let me fast forward them. Let me do this so they don't fucking get me. Oh, by the way, I do have super chats started. Blah, 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 blah. And super whatever they're called. Thank super thanks. I appreciate that. If anybody sends them, Mademoiselle, thank you so much for your cash app the other day. Oh yeah, my cash app is up too. Or if it's not, I will play it for you guys. If anybody else has any.
So since the boots don't fit, I'm wondering about your shoes.
You know, what would be funny is if my whole belief system of like what sizes I've been all these years were wrong.
Yeah, that's what I think.
And everything that we have ever bought won't fit.
All right, so.
Okay, shoes do not fit.
They don't fit, baby.
Nothing.
Baby.
I'm devastated. Nothing fits.
They don't fit at all.
I'm probably a 6.
I'm about to just beat you with these shoes.
I'm so sorry.
No, that's fine,
Do
baby.
we have a return policy?
Yes, I can return them. Why did you guess a 5?
Because I'm a 5 in tennis shoes.
That's not dress shoes.
I never worn dress shoes.
Okay, all right. Well, then you're
So I'm like, how am I supposed to
You're
know?
forgiven. Fine. I'm going to show you your foundation that you got.
They talk about.
I got so much stuff that I bought. Look, I got you some hair clips.
Okay.
I got some jumbo clips. Look, I got you some rubber bands. Like, baby, I went all out for you.
These are exactly what I was talking about.
Something else in there I'm not pulling out.
Yeah, this is really nice.
So your man did good,
You
right?
did very good
Yeah.
for being a guy. You did pretty good.
That's right. Your man did good.
You did pretty good. So
Pretty good, my ass.
That's perfect.
I did awesome.
What's great is I'm gonna have to like learn how to do this. I'm gonna go to the mirror and put my hair up.
All right.
My hair is so long.
To like stare at you now, like really just stare at you.
Creepy in the beginning.
How long your hair is, baby.
Okay, I'm done with the fries.
You done with the fries?
Done with the fries. It was delicious. Where's all my dresses?
Like, I think he loves her. I think he did love her. She just used him to get out of prison. I really believe it.
They're in there.
I saw a little lingerie. I didn't see dresses.
Did you unzip it?
No, I didn't.
See? All your stuff.
Oh, okay. I think that will fit.
Yeah, baby, that should fit. This is
Of course,
the
by
one.
looking at it, you can't tell, Gotta try it on.
I'm like, you love this.
That'll be really pretty.
It's gonna be gorgeous.
Yeah, that'll fit. Ooh, velvet.
Yeah, that's your one. Yeah, you remember that
That's
one?
the lace one.
Yeah.
Weird.
Do you?
I do.
Almost bought some velvet sheets, but I decided against it.
Yeah, I think
Three,
that'll
three,
fit.
three.
I'll fit look good.
Mhm. I've never had a real cell phone before, so this is like really new to me.
All right. Power button is that big one.
All right. Oh, wow.
Oh,
This
excited.
is so cool.
Okay, well, you'll get to play with it more tomorrow.
Okay.
He's so
Don't get too attached.
May take a few minutes to activate your phone.
So they're just gonna just let it run.
like, he's so creepy.
That's here.
He wants something.
All right, we're rolling out.
All right. Ooh, okay, now long car ride.
To her stepmom, and she gets to live a normal life.
I don't know what y'all have planned today, but y'all.
Okay, this is her. Okay, so they get an. Let me give where you guys at. They get an Airbnb. Her mom and her stepmom. They have. Not yet, but they do at this Airbnb with her parents there. This is her creepy ass stepmom. God, she's so weird. And I think like her pervert lawyer, maybe.
Y'all could even sleep on this. I mean,
We're here. That's
That's what we have planned.
awesome.
It's too important.
Broadway shoes. There we go.
Okay, I gotta walk in these things.
Baby, just 4 minutes.
All right. Oh, it's cold.
Ah,
Thanks.
welcome, sweetheart.
He has no.
He's covered. I'm huge.
All right. All right. Hold my hand. All right.
Oh, man.
I'm trying to not walk extremely fast so I don't trip and die.
Look at these shoes.
Who is that? People we don't know.
They can get them for her. So they go in there and like they go to meet her dad and like it's or go see her dad and her stepmom. Her stepmom's a fucking whack job, dude. Like it just she's really close with Ken, who is the ex. Gypsy does not want to be with this guy. Okay. So she basically is feeling like very sheltered by him. So like her parole officer wanted her a certain place, and like he's arguing with the parole officer, which you don't ever argue with my parole officer. Like, are you out of your effing fucking mind? That's the only problem I have with him. That and the hovering. Okay. So basically she struggles with this. She really struggles like with this dude. Like I feel like that she has this attachment thing, like where she doesn't get attached. So they do get a dog, right? It's very the dog is there with her 99% of the time because he works as a teacher. The dog did not get attached to her. She has not once mentioned this dog since she's left Ryan. She fast forward has left this poor guy, right? By episode 5, she has left him. Okay, that's only 2 weeks into meeting him or knowing him. They were married for a year actually and engaged for 3. So they were together for a whole while. And I did say that it was because she was getting close on parole, but I think she wanted to be married when her parole came. She was supposed to marry the other guy, Ken. Ken keeps in touch with Christy, the stepmom, which is fucking odd. Ken keeps reaching out. Oh, I let her go because I loved her so much. I loved her too much. That's why I had to let her go. And Gypsy was devastated. The second this bitch hears that that Ken is looking for her, it's over. It is over with Ryan. Poor effing Ryan. They have been doing these lives on fucking TikTok. They're hilarious. And like, I don't even, they have to get their own separate show. I found so many creators that talk about this show that that are so fucking awesome at it. I was like, I'm not used to this one, but like, they really like edit it really good. And this one chick, her name is Frenzy Streams. I'm gonna have to link her stuff for you. She makes jewelry and stuff, but she's so fucking funny. She's like a gamer, I think, and like she's an actress, a singer, all kinds of stuff. Like, she's really fucking cool. But I found her and I was like, that's what made me start watching. I was like, this chick is hilarious. But yeah, so like all right, let me show you some other clips because it's kind of hard to. I want you guys to see because for me to like say these things and say the things that are bothering me about her, you have to like really see it. Sorry about the black bra and the tan fucking shirt. Yeah, Elle Bee. I was watching her. That's who I was watching too. Elle Bee was really good, and this chick Frenzy streams. Like the younger generations are hilarious. They're like, why does she laugh like that? She's so 2012. I was like, oh my god, I love them. I was like, I know, right? Like I see what you mean. I was like, I thought it was just me. I thought it was just being mean. So this other chick, her name's Radiant something. I don't know. She looks like Elle though. It's yeah. I don't know if you would cry. She doesn't really talk about the guy Nick at all. She's like, well, I did my time and he's doing life, dude. Yes, he's the one that did unalive her, but I feel like she's just as guilty, guys. Tell me you don't think she's just as guilty. I'm sorry, Gypsy, but I feel like you're just as guilty as him. And I know you were the one that was abused, but there are so many kids that are abused. But you were a whole ass adult that was still acting like you were sick. I don't understand. Like, and I know you had no developmental delay. So I felt bad for her. And I really felt bad for her when I didn't know the story. Oh, I knew the story, but I didn't know. I thought she was like 12 or 15. I really thought 12, maybe 15. Because of her look. I really thought she was young. I know. Hey, hi guys. Thanks for being here. Say hi, everyone. We got new people. I saw that. I was just looking. I was about to literally. I know it's really not about the crime. I know that. The show is definitely about her life afterwards. But I feel like us knowing the crime, it just puts so much more into perspective now. And I know that she's trying to live her life. She did not have a lot of role modeling, or it's like she's so. I don't know. She's very out of touch. And I don't think she should have a child. I'm not being mean. I feel like she say, hey, Lexi, I'm so glad people are here. New people. I love that. I don't think she should have a child. I just really don't. I don't think she connects with things. I don't think she connects with the fact that she's done that to her mother. I just don't. I know it's not about it kind of is about the crime though. The show is about her life afterwards, yes. But if that's what you meant. But like but I feel like a lot of the people had were misguided by her situation. And I don't really want to say like, I just think she doesn't know any better. And I'm not talking about the crime part. I'm talking about the way she acts now. Like she is telling us every mother effing thing on live. First of all, let me show you some more clips. The clip with her sister drove me fucking nuts. I'm like, why she gets mad at Ryan. Let me just show you. No, girl. No. I know he's a weirdo. Yeah. We know this. Okay.
You know, Gypsy likes to say I may be the younger sister, but you know, I'm older in some ways, and I strongly believe that. And it is me wanting to.
Okay, she's the younger sister. She was like 10 years younger. She is 10 years younger. She has to tell Gypsy that she should be getting the morning after pill. This chick should not have. Okay, she should not fucking be having it. You're kidding me. She should not be having a child. She should not be having a child. She should not be having a child. My God, no. Look, it's not. I'm not trying to be mean. She's just like her mother. I'm sorry, she's just like her mom. Everything was medically, and everything she had done was medically necessary. I don't think so. I don't think anything was medically necessary. I think that's a misconception. Nothing was medically necessary that she had done. She had nothing wrong with her. And they've said that. It was her mom making her think she literally should know. They have come to that conclusion that she refused treatment and whatever. But listen, I'm not saying that she's not mentally fucked, because she is. And I do blame her mom for that. But she is very detached. And that doesn't mean that she's a bad person. It just means you shouldn't have kids like me. I'm not detached from kids. I just didn't want them. And my life was not conducive to have children like hers. I just feel like when you had a dog, your dog did not get attached to you, and you were with it 99% of the time. It kind of scares me that her dog did not get attached to her. Dogs are very unconditional. They love you very unconditional. She's pregnant, definitely. Lex, Jesus Christ, is she fucking really? It's gotta be not, it's not Ryan's, right? It's gotta be Ken's, because we're all the way in May now, right? We're in July. She got pregnant, what, in May, she said? I wasn't sure. I know that, like, so this is them discussing the morning after pill, which is fucking irrelevant at the moment. But listen to why.
There's a lot of things
We may need to stop at the store and get morning after
Oh,
pill.
we can. It's just there's never going to be a perfect timing, but there is wrong timing.
Yeah, and I think right now it's wrong timing.
Yeah, we'll get one.
Yeah.
It's the guy that
Like, she's definitely opening up to me a lot more.
Yeah.
All right. Just want what's
Giving myself to the things that I'm already doing, and I'm not giving 100% to myself right now. So I know that I wouldn't be able to give 100% of myself to the child.
she calls it doing
So I know that Ryan, part of him, is probably going to be like, that was a missed opportunity. What happens if you weren't pregnant? So there's that part of me that knows that he wants a child.
It's not when
But I had to do this for us, and in the long term, it's what's best for us right now. So I'm thinking about giving Ryan a call and just letting him know, that I'm going to take morning after.
she feels the need to tell Ryan everything now. And she feels the need to tell us everything. And she feels you're right, stop the circus. That's what has to happen. This child, this is not, look, I don't know. I mean, I'm very disappointed.
okay.
Just as a precautionary.
You want to call right now?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. So, oh wait, there he is. Hey.
What you doing?
I just came back from.
Yeah, y'all been having fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, Lifetime, this is on a fast food. It's on Play Forward.
Had well, I told me about a few nights ago's event.
She doesn't want to.
What? Like, what event?
Our little tussle in the sheets.
Oh my God, baby, that's our business.
So I also told her that
For what?
They
for
came inside of her. Yeah, they came inside of her. How fucking embarrassing.
it's whatever,
This is her.
He said, "You had to do that on camera, ? I will pull out from now on, no worries."
Not a,
Pull out from now on. You should have been doing that all this time.
not a joke.
Oh, I'm not judging him for it. It happens.
No, I mean, it happens. It's whatever,
It does happen.
Ryan might be a little bit like, well, why'd you have to say anything to her? But honestly, I felt like if I didn't say anything to you, it probably wouldn't have happened.
You
So-
wouldn't have gotten the pill?
Because here's the thing, Ryan and I are both feet are in both boats. It's like we want to have a family in the big picture of things, but we're not ready. So I understand that the way we're doing things is it'll happen in its own timing.
No, it
But
won't.
right now it's just not that timing. So
So you
When
need
you're
to
ready, then you can make that decision when you're ready
mhm.
instead of,
Maya.
oh,
Maya.
I'll wait or whatever. And if it happens, it happens. No,
You tell her, please.
it needs to. Like I said, I want you to be secure in your marriage. I want y'all to be secure. I want y'all to be 1,000% sure that
You know
y'all are
why?
ready.
I know.
Why she's not fucking ready? This is why. This is why.
I'm sure you don't want to wear the same.
Oh, Ryan's calling in.
Okay.
I'll-
Wait, real quick.
I declined it for a second just so I could finish.
This is her at the apartment where Ryan's at work. Her husband, her fucking crazy ass stepmom, is telling her about how Ken, the one she's all over Facebook with, right? I know the girls in the fucking chat probably know this whole story. There's a whole thing with the chat. The whole thing with Facebook and shit, going to Facebook groups. Ken's mom, Ken's sister, fuck Ken's sister, fuck Ken's mom, fuck these goddamn inmates. Maybe not fuck Ken's mom and sister, fuck the inmates. I don't care what the fuck they say. I don't give a fuck about any of them say. They are irrelevant to me. I hope none of you are them. Because I feel like maybe that Tuesday Sparks chick, maybe she was trying to be nice, but she didn't get it. She's not getting what's happening. So it's like people are like saying these things because they wanted to root for Gypsy, but you can't when she's acting very irresponsible and she doesn't have anybody but her sister in her life telling her to stop fucking getting don't get pregnant. You have issues. And I don't know how she spins on these lives. She spins the therapist's words. She's like, let me just play this. It's fucking a lot. So she's talking to her stepmom, and this is declining the things from Ryan.
And Ken checked in,
What?
just to see how you were doing.
Don't act like you did.
And I was like, they're doing great. He's like, good, that's all I want.
Okay.
He just worried, and so you could find yourself.
In prison?
That's what he told me he did.
So is that why he ended things with me?
4 fucking years later, and you're just now having the conversation about why he broke up with you? I fucking doubt that. I doubt it. Could not be telling you, stepmother Christy. And your husband tells you to stay the fuck out of it. And her husband tells you to stay the fuck out of it. But you seem to want to fuck her ex. Sorry to be so crass, but that's the fucking way I feel. She wants to fuck his ex. It is disgusting. If she's pregnant, it's because she's irresponsible. Because who the fuck told her she could procreate? I'm sorry, she shouldn't. She does not have it. That's not why she's doing this. She's her mother. She is her mother. She's her mother. She's her mother. She's using the system. It does not matter. Oh, I can't. If I get pregnant, I can't have a nose job. Well, that should not be the only reason you don't get pregnant. You were just about to have a baby with Ryan. Oh, if it happens, it happens. But you're in love with Ken. Christy is ridiculous. Like, get the fuck out of here. When I found out she runs Facebook groups and shit, it's like, what if you're a weirdo, dude? You had nothing to do with this chick when she came home. She sat on the couch and didn't even get up to hug Gypsy. I don't know. I like her dad, but I think her dad gets it. Christy runs all over him too. She's like, I'm still friends with my exes. Haven't you been married to Gypsy's dad for like 30 years? How the fuck do you have exes? Like literally, since Gypsy was little. That's how long she's been with Christy. The daughter's like 27 years old. Like, you mean you're friends with your exes? And at 50? Like, at 60? Come on, man. Anyway, fucking weird. Jersey, I know, get people. Okay. I really don't feel like this should be good. No. You hear this? Did you hear this? She's learning. Okay, so you do. You do. You do. You do. You have your husband
But
check.
what's gonna happen when Ryan and I have an argument?
I totally think that she married him to get back at Ryan and to get out and to make her pro look better. Oh my god. Okay, so that's what that whole thing was. I didn't hit the volume on it. Okay, so let me see what she said. So, whoa, okay. The child with a physician in the hearing. Do you think her mom really had Munchausen's or no? I don't think her mom had Munchausen's. I think her mom was a user. And I think that she was doing, and maybe she was using her daughter. I don't know if she was in on it too. I really do believe now that she was in on it. I don't think she loved her mother. Because she literally knew right from wrong. Like she did. She could have just left. I don't think she does either. She could have just left. She did. Why did you have to murder the mother? You know what I mean? The mom wasn't going to make you come back. You're 23 years old, chick. Or where? I mean, I know I'm going back in time and everything, but that's my question. And that's why it leads to me her not thinking, I don't think she should have kids because something's not right. And I know, like, I mean, her mom was a fucking evil person, but I just feel like she could have stood up to her mother. You know what I mean? Like, I know a million people that have been abused that don't end up unaliving their mom. It's just, and I know she has to live with this, and I know that it was her decision, and I'm trying not to fucking be mean. I was on her side 2,000% until I really was like, I already knew about the death. See, I knew I thought she was like 15, but that doesn't make it any better. She was, yeah. Yeah, she was 23, 24, yeah. Yep. It was like, she was like July 20. Yeah, she was like 3 weeks until she turned 24. Because her birthday is right now. It was right around now. It was like the anniversary of everything. So it's like her birthday. It's like she did it. I think I just gave you the dates, right? It's like July. She was born on July 27th, so that's coming up. In 2012 they did this shit. Or no, I'm sorry, 2015. Wow. June 15th was the anniversary of this. Okay. Do you think it was like the kind that started like she had it in the beginning and then it turned into like she realized what she could get out of it? Like, or did you think she was bipolar? Like, you know what? This is really sad because there's a part of the show which I think is ridiculous that we could have gone without. She goes to her grandmother's grave, which is her mother's mother, who she says when she died, her mom went crazy. I feel like her mom was already doing all this shit, and I don't know if there's these stories out. If I don't know if somebody flushed the ashes, like it was like her grandfather's wife. I don't fucking know. All right, so the Louis goes on dates with girls. What? All right, I don't know what's happening. She was faking this. See, that's what I mean. Like, she wasn't fucking old enough. The fact that her cousin Bobby at one point is like, oh, I know she can do well in the Olympics. She can walk. Like, they all knew something was not right. I don't get it. Like, was she really born with the chromosomes disorder? Okay, maybe she was, but like, what? Do you think that's what it is, like with her immaturity, or do you think she just doesn't know about life? Yeah, she knew that. I know, and she didn't want to stop getting that free shit. Like she was like making her lie about her age for like, what was it for like food stamps and shit. She was addicted to pain pills, addicted to to benzos. Her mom was giving them to her, and she was. I feel like she just. I don't know why she had to do what she did, and that's my problem. Like, I don't think that I think that they should make. I don't know if you can't stop somebody from having children, though, right? Like maybe her therapist can strongly recommend no, but like she's out here doing her thing. So, but why do you think they let her just out? Like, why don't you think they let her get used to like? There's a lot of things. All right, I was going to ask you about that. I feel like this. Are you sure about that? Like, why was she on a feeding tube? She didn't need a feeding tube. I don't think that was one time though. I don't know. There's like breathing tube. All right, now I feel like there's like breathing tubes or nothing. You can put in a breathing tube. I don't know. Not a breathing tube. And what's it called when you have that sleep apnea? Like there's things that my husband wear. You know what I mean? So yeah, when she comes to the doctors also failed her. But like I don't. By the time she got 18, 19 years old, like she could have been like, look, I'm not sick. I can walk. I'm fine, Mom. I'm fine. I can walk. Mom, I don't want to keep lying, Mom. I'm not shaving my head. She did have to shave her head, like, which was ridiculous. Like, but I don't think she was that much. I think that okay. Yeah, it just Kath, I'm not trying to be mean. Elle's really nice. I like Elle. I do like her. I really didn't realize that was our Elle. Like Elle March more I forget her last name, but I didn't realize I was like, oh, we know her, right? But she says it like so after I know I'm still talking about before, but like I don't know, those fucking text messages between her and Nick Godejohn were like very graphic, and she's not a baby. She was what if anal sex? I mean, like I'm just saying, like Gypsy, if you're watching this, I know I tagged Ryan. I kind of like Ryan. After watching the lives, I feel like we're gonna have eyes on Gypsy. Like she should not be having a child. I mean, I know maybe she's obsessed with Ken, but what the fuck's he thinking? Because I know watching these lives, I know I'm talking about the show, but watching the lives, you can see how annoyed he gets with her. She doesn't have to act like now it's all Ryan's annoying. He's like stalking me, blah, 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 blah. It's like, let the lawyers handle it. You don't need to tell us all this shit. But like, what's Dynasty? Right. They don't want her medical records. Yeah. Like there's a lot of shit, dude. What's Dynasty? You guys are talking about. What are you guys talking about? What's this all about, guys? Ooh, what are you guys talking about? Anyway. All right. So I saw this thing. We'll talk about it later. All right, guys. I know I just talked this. All right. I recommend that you just listen to me or listen to the content creators. It will really fucking annoy you to watch her. Maybe if you want to support her over on like, yeah, I like Ryan. I do. He seems like a normal fucking person that kind of just was like, he looked good for the parole board. Exactly. He looked good for the parole board, you know? And I'm like, oh, she's just like her fucking mom, you know? Just like her mom. And I was like, why'd she marry this guy? Oh, like, I mean, yeah, I know like a rebound, the whole rebound thing. Okay, it's called The Show We Wanted You to Cover. You wanted me to cover it? McBee Dynasty. Oh, like not R.L. McBee, but like there's a show called that. Oh my God, I'm going to check it out. Your friends are on the show. Dude, we're so catching that. I am going. All right, so how many? Oh my God. Ryan would have been good too, but he broke up with her, right? I know. I think she already is, don't you think? It's weird. Like, why are they writing her in jail? How did I not know about this McBee's? Okay, I'll cover it because we don't have shit besides OC and Jersey. But I gotta pull up the Louis shit in a minute. I fucking hate. You guys know I hate this man so much. I'm sorry. The people that are new here, I apologize. I don't like to say I hate anybody, but this man is a fucking problem for me and a lot of people. And I literally have been fighting. I've been at war with Teresa Giudice since before when I was a blogger, and I got fucking shadow banned because I said I was going to fruit punch her. Thank you. By the way, Facebook groups. There's like it's other shit too. Like there's like these Facebook groups and shit, right? Like, and girls, and like, I don't know, what's the one girl's name? She, like, I don't know, right? Like, I didn't get into that part about it yet, but like, apparently, like, Gypsy's suing one of them, but a really good content creator. I think it's, there's a lot of Conspiracy. I like her. I like Elle. I like the chick Frenzy streams. She's new to this side of YouTube, but she's fucking hilarious. She says the shit you guys know that I say that I shouldn't say. She says the shit I shouldn't say. What? How have I not even fucking known this? Did you guys tell me about this? Okay. All right. Well, we'll get it. We'll watch it. I'll watch it today. I will. I promise. As soon as I hang up, get me a group chat going, guys. And well, we're in a group chat, but remind me. If you guys haven't, please subscribe. I'm trying to get over 20. I'm over 20 now. I'm not. I don't like to count subs. It's been 3 years, but like anybody that's watching this afterwards. Yes, Chit Chat Girls review is really good. That, and there's a girl named, I think it's Melissa, just Melissa. A lot of these, like a lot of them, I don't know if they're new, but like I just maybe haven't been over to that side. Yeah, Avery. Okay, I don't know what you guys are talking about, but I'm so excited to watch it now. Yeah, Chit Chat. Yeah, and them, those two girls, they were cute. They're trying to be nice. They're like trying to be really nice about it. They're like, yeah, give her a chance. I'm like, we are. She's getting fucking weird. I feel like her stepmom is so weird. If you guys all like it, you know I love it. I want to, yeah. I saw all these people. Thanks for, yeah, definitely. Because like I watched all of these people's reviews this weekend just so, because I'm trying to figure out, like, I don't want to be super mean, but I'm trying to be tough love basically. Because like I don't know, like her stepmom is a pimp, is like pimping her out constantly, so she's not going to give her good advice. We saw what she does. She basically broke up her and Ryan, but it was gonna happen anyway. This chick, I feel like Gypsy does do what the fuck she wants when she wants, and it doesn't matter what the fuck you say. She literally gaslights Ryan so fucking badly at this one part. She basically is talking about the fact that he was hovering over her and how she told the whole world that, you know, he doesn't come inside of her, or he does, comes inside of her, blah 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 blah. He's like, look, I'm a teacher. You shouldn't be talking. There's some shit that, like, guess who signed up for a reality show? Guys, she did sign up for 2 seasons. So I do have to look at half of this. Like, maybe they're doing this all for production. Think about it. This all, not that it's not real, but maybe they're acting super stupid because it's a reality show too. And they could be filming season 2. I fucking hope not, because she's goddamn spoiler alert, dude. She is the worst spoiler alert. Shit is getting fucking weird, right? It is getting weird. She's getting weird. She freaks me out about. I'm sorry, Gypsy Rose, but please explain to me why your dog didn't get attached to you. What happened with Pixie? You wanted Pixie so badly, and then you left this man with this dog. And I don't think you want him. And I want to know why. I thought you had cats. Okay, I have 4. I have 5. I'm sorry, I have 5 cats. I love all of them. I'm obsessed with my fucking cats. They don't even leave my site for 5 fucking minutes, right? Well, they do now, but like, there's no like, like I can't help it. If one strolls into my yard, you're mine. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, by the way, there's a fucking raccoon. By the way, I'm also Snow motherfucking White. By the way, I'm Snow White in a past life. I had multiple fucking animals outside. They all coming out of my hand. It's weird. The other day, I got a goddamn raccoon, guys. Not only was there a freaking groundhog out there last year, this raccoon looks like Rocky Raccoon. He's huge. He's fat. He's like bigger than my cat. His eyes are big and black, and he just stood there and stared at me. He was in back where all these tall plants are, where the sunflower patches. I swear he's eating the sunflower. He's eating the sunflowers, which I'm fine with, because I'm Snow fucking White. But I have this whole thing with my plants and animals anyway. So I'm going to go outside in the pool, and I'm going to watch this show that you want me to cover. And tomorrow on Wednesday we will cover it, because we don't have Jersey to talk about. And I hope that you guys also subscribe, and you guys please come back, because I don't usually talk about Gypsy Rose or anything. I do love After Lockup every once in a while, but I'm mainly every Monday, Wednesday, Friday live at 12:05. We do mostly all Housewives. Oh, let me find the Louis shit. And there's a man that I can't stand. His name is Louis Ruelas. I can't stand it. That. So is this Herdat Media? All right, never mind. Let me just pull it up, because it's on. I know it's stupidly on Instagram, right? Hey, Instagram. I'm sorry, guys. I forget that. I don't forget about you, but your guys are so much. Please come over on. I love y'all. Let me just tell you, I love y'all. I love y'all. Thank you for watching. But we're gonna talk about Louis for a second, because I know a lot of people like this whole Louis shit. Fucking Louis. Hey, Bravo. Bravo, somebody. Thank you guys all over there on Instagram. I hate the fact that I can't see your thing. Who, Kath? Where are you going? I have to check your stuff. Where are you going? Yeah, I message us later, please. Where are you going? I know you have a doctor's appointment. Okay. Mimir, Danny, can you make sure she's okay? Make sure she's okay. All right, we're gonna put the other Instagram. I gotta open it twice, because I don't want to shut out the other one. So, oh God, Louis. So I'm confused. I don't know. He said something about girls. Like, is that real? Like, did he really say it? Like, did he really say this shit? Because I saw it. I hit the audio part, but I saw the messages, and I was like, you saw it on you. I think I saw it on. Somebody had it on. Oh, Chrissy had it. Chrissy Balls. We know Chrissy Balls. Chrissy Balls had it. Let's get the Chrissy Balls. Dana, you're live on Instagram. What are you doing on my live right now? Where are you live on Instagram? Okay. Is it this? Okay, I know. I think it's this one. All right, let me share it. You can tell me if it's this one. Who can't you stay mad at? Tell me you can't say mad at. You better not say Adam. Is it this one? Shay. Wait, you said you sent it to me, right? I'm like, I don't know who this is. Okay. Is it this one? I'm just going to play this stupid thing, because I think this is the one you're talking about. Oh no, hold on, volume.
I'm like, I wish people could see you guys in that environment, unedited, just being you, because Louis awesome. Like,
I know.
And what I love most, like, anybody can fake anything. Like, he could have faked being awesome for 2 days to me, but what he can't fake is the fact that the girls love him, and you can tell you guys all love each other, and he loves spending time with them. Like, I don't know if you want me to say this or not, but I think it's awesome about how him and the girls go out individually up for date nights and just spend time together, leave their phones face down. I mean, that's the coolest thing.
Those girls.
And just hearing you guys interact, he's a genuine dude. You guys are a great family. And I just wish
I know, and he makes me feel bad, because then I'm like, I have to do that. I have to do that too.
People have asked me, since I was at your house for a few days, a couple weeks ago, that what you guys were really like, I'm like, I wish people could see you guys in that environment, unedited.
First off, motherfucker, we can. Why can't we? Why can't we see them in that environment? I'm confused. Why is it that we can't see them in that environment? Somebody tell me. Is she not on a fucking reality show called Real Housewives? Somebody explain to me, sir. Explain to me, sir, why we can't see that fucking part of her. You know why? I have to answer for you. Let me answer that for you. I'll answer that for you, because I'm getting upset now. Let me go get my fucking EpiPen, because I'm allergic to seafood. listen. How can we not see that? You know why we can't see that? Because we're too busy fighting the shit that she fucking starts. Because her dumbass, Sarah from Texas, she does need to create drama to have a fucking life. So no, sir, we will not see that. We cannot see that because this fucking asshole decided that she wanted to go after everybody. And that's what she made the show about. And you know what happened at Rails? A bunch of bullshit that we don't really fucking care about. And you know what made that happen? Know what happened after that? We don't have a fucking reunion. You know why? Because of Teresa. It is not because of Danielle. And oh yeah, it is because of them too. But like, it all stems from her. It all stems from her. Why does she go? First of all, why would he go on date nights with them? You are a random motherfucker that married my goddamn mom a year ago, 2 years ago. I don't know where you came from. Oh, you know where I came from? I told you exactly. Remember, they told the story the other day. Remember, I told you how he just fucking how everybody parks on along the jetty, right? So when you pan in, sometimes I think when they live Frank's, it's gotta be Frank's. You see the jetty, you see the river, and you see like a cul-de-sac looking thing, but it's a long jetty against the water, and you see the Bravo from there. That's how the fuck when he says he walked outside. Oh, I walked outside and this was on Jeff Lois. And I just saw her and my son said, "Hey, that's Teresa Giudice." I told you the story, right? Was I not right? He literally just told the story the other day about how they met. And I said, I told you the motherfucker was stalking her. She might have it, Chrissy, actually.
Just being you, because Louis awesome.
Up.
Like
I know.
And what I love most, like
No,
anybody.
He's not. No, he's not. Shut the fuck up. I can't stand these fucking people. Stop with the fucking bullshit with her. Like, stop, dude.
I never claimed to know any of these people, but they know me. Louis calling me out by my first and my last name. Jackie responding to my tagging her on Instagram after she and Jen ambushed me and tried to shill for Teresa and Louis. And then me reading her for filth and also sarcastically predicting the future at the same time. Oh, look, a text message between Teresa and Gabriella from Melissa's old nose.
The liar, remember?
So worried about me that she wants to get my account shut down. Oh no, the new girl's liking my posts.
You see
So
that?
guess what, sweetie pie? I don't want to know these people. Ever. But they are threatened by my existence on social media, something which I find absolutely hysterical.
You see what she said?
When Jackie and Jennifer are approaching me at Melissa's fashion show with a camera in tow, and Jackie's greeting me with a kiss on each cheek and introducing me to Jen, just to tell me, oh, Teresa's a really good person and Louis not that bad, and Teresa's going to surprise me this season, I cannot be manipulated, and they found out that night. So anybody else that wants to come in my comments and use that narrative of they don't know who you are, you wish you knew them, have a seat.
She
and catch your breath.
wishes.
I never claimed to know any of these people.
Oh my. What else?
Ooh, someone's listening to my podcast and adjusting their schedule based upon it. Last week on Pop Culture with Balls, Gabriella spilled some tea about how these two ladies were planning to get together last weekend, either Friday or Saturday, to go out, have dinner, have a girls' night, post about it, girl power, show solidarity, all for the optics. If you don't remember or you're just not a listener yet, here you go.
But they are planning, per Roxanne, Teresa and Jackie are planning like a little luncheon or a dinner so that everybody can see that they're true friends, that it's not fake for the show. So more optics, more of the phony friendship. Like, I'm really hoping that we see it. They're going to post it. They can't not because they can't resist. No, they want to tell everybody, guys, we're really friends. But I'm definitely like going to encourage people to point that shit out and post it because you heard it here first.
Yeah, guys, if you're not a listener,
fucking, I can't stand her. Like, it is such a joke. How dare he goes out with them on dates? What'd she have going on? I love her stuff. What the hell does that mean? This is from Gypsy Rose. I thought he was in a wheel. Guys, I don't know if this. It says sharing. Are you guys seeing this? So on Teresa's podcast. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. So on Teresa's new podcast, her producers mentions Lala and Louis. Yeah. Date each of the
Oh, there's something. Where did it go?
How many lines do you have? Let me see. Three. Three. Well, try to get the first one better. Yes, Your Majesty. Not a frog. Have you ever wondered?
That's what she said. And you know what? What was that?
Wait, what happened?
Okay, James.
People have asked me since I was at.
That's what she said. And you know what? What was that?
What was that?
Okay, James.
People have asked me since I was at your house for a few days, a couple weeks ago, that you know what you guys were really like. And I'm like, I wish people could see you guys in that environment.
Why can't they see that environment? Why? They're on a fucking reality show, correct? Weirdo, dude. Weird. Play for pace people in case you didn't hear.
Unedited, just being you.
Unedited.
Because Louis awesome. Like
he's a fucking cokehead. A motherfucking cokehead. We know this. Not alleged. Yeah. Fucking weirdo, dude. Like, oh my God. Ew, he's so gross. He really is gross. He goes on dates with her daughters. Get the fuck out of here. That makes me so cringy weird. Kath, have a great appointment. I love you. Thanks for being here. Text me, love me, call me. I feel a little better. But I hope, I don't know, I want to talk about this right now, but I love you all very much. Thanks for being here. What else can we talk about? I mean, thank God we're going to have OC. I think OC starts this week or next week. Thank God we're going to have OC to talk about. I don't know what that number is. There's a lot of okay, so on TikTok, a lot of people watch on TikTok. If you guys are watching, I'm trying to figure out how if they're gonna let me share my screen. Like, I wish I could just see their comments. It sucks. I can only see Facebook, YouTube, and yeah, I can only see those two. And I have to look over here to go to Instagram. It's not even working. Here's one of my kitty cats, one of the crazy ones. Come here, Pandora Marie. Pandora Marie, come here, say hi, Candy. She's like, I just want to lay down. All right, yeah, Christy is hilarious. He's so weird. He's a fucking love bomber. Vanessa's book, by the way, is in my stories. Please, if you guys, anybody that knows anybody that's been with a narcissist, abusive narcissist, her book is coming out in September. I pre-ordered it back in the day, back a couple months ago. So when it comes in, I will share everything with you. George just reminded me I'll lock the door. Yeah, so I mean, Gypsy Rose, I don't know. I was going to show you a lot more stuff, but it's like, I mean, there's so many content creators that are really good at it. That are better than me. I'm, used to Bravo, but like, I'm trying to, I was just watching it. I just couldn't believe what I was watching. And if she's really pregnant, like that is man, what a fucking shit show, dude. It is just because of the circus that she makes out of her life already. Like, I don't know. It's attention. I don't know what it is. I get it. Yeah, it's fun to be live. It is. It's fun to do this. But her fucking inmates, like these weird inmates are coming out that like, where she bragged about her mom's murder. Like, whatever, man. Like, I really take no stock in what those people say. I mean, except for the ones that are just trying to be nice. And like, but then it's like, it's a little too much. It's like, come on, she's not that fucking good. Like, she's not perfect, but like, the other girls are like, I'm starting a podcast about it. It's like, really? Okay, shut the fuck up. You're starting a podcast about it. Okay, because Gypsy Rose, like, did you were in prison with her? Like, are you going to recap the show or are you going to talk shit on her? Like, what are you doing? Like, this is called tough love. Like, I know that it's easier. She just makes it very easy to be like, what the fuck are you talking about? But I know that she just doesn't know any better. When it comes down to this, she should know better, but she doesn't. There's something broken. Like Teresa, there's something fucking broken where there's attachments that just aren't there. And it's probably because of her fucking mom. And like, listen, it's probably because like, she's got some real fucking issues with like, I don't know what happened to her. I don't know. I mean, I know that I don't think she went through chemo or anything. Like, I just don't know how her doctors and people thought she had cancer and she really didn't. So how do you get the doctors to go along with it? You know what I mean? I don't know. There's a lot of weird. Listen, I know I'm talking about the past. It is the past. But listen, there's another guy who's still in prison for this. Who literally is going to wait for her life for it. When she basically did the same thing. Except she was the one who was being abused. But I don't see the difference, guys. I don't see the difference. I know that in this state, if you're with the murderer, you're the murderer, you're the unaliver too. Like if you're there, you also get charged with the unaliving. She did. I get it. She took a plea. I get it. I get to go against this man. But the thing is, he told first. Why didn't he get the deal? You know what I'm saying? Listen, he did unalive somebody. Like I have to remember that part. But I just feel like they're the same. And she was smart enough to conspire for this murder. He had no clue. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know what made him do this thing that they didn't have to do to her mother. But I don't feel like anybody should have a child with her. And I'm sorry, Gypsy. You know that you don't want a child. You know that you love Ken, I guess, right? If you love Ken, I don't think Ken loves you. I'm sorry, just don't. I think he's fucking ignorant. I think he's mean. I don't want to hear that, oh, he's in love with her and he's doing the right thing by her. And like, it's like, what? He just got her pregnant. The bitch is trying to fucking literally live her life. Like she had no time to have a whole year to learn life. She's a whole ass adult that's never been an adult, who's been locked up her entire life. What the fuck? Like, I know that she's out on parole. I don't think that stops you from having kids, but I just feel like maybe there's got to be someone that the therapist like strongly recommends she get therapy for this. Look, if you're gonna have kids, like please, she should not be having children. I don't know why she didn't listen to her sister and get on birth control. If you're gonna be effing around with Ken and Ryan, which you are, there's some overlap there. This is a shit show, dude. This is a motherfucking circus. This is a child, not a dog, not a fucking pet, not a little pet stuffed fucking fish. It's a child. It's a human being. A human fucking being, Gypsy Rose, that is going to depend on you and your dude for the rest of its fucking life. Every second of the day for at least 18 years. Do you really want that? I'm sorry. I don't. I love my life. I'm an addict though. Like, you know what I mean? I had a lot of shit that like going on in me that made me not want to have kids. Listen, I did it. I made the choice because of my mental, my addictions, everything. Like I had a fucking rough, like mentally. So no, I self-medicate. No, chose not to have kids, didn't want them, thought it would be a horrible fucking idea and it would be damaging for that child, for me to have that child. So no. So the fact that this chick can't see that is crazy to me. And I don't know, maybe we're wrong. I want to be wrong. I want to be 1000% wrong about her. But I don't think I am. And I don't like how she makes excuses on her lives. I told my therapist that she needs to show me how a way to tell Ryan that he's like my mother. This is what you're acting like my mother. She talks about her mother and the mother's murder more than I do. Okay. She talks about it a lot. I don't think it's like she stopped growing at that age, which was, I don't know, fucking 23, which is not that old. It's not that young. She must have just, I don't know, something happened from 2012 or 2015. Like, she didn't have any growth in between, but she had access to the internet. How did you not know what's up? Like, you don't know what's up? And I mean, like, what's up, like, around, like, how to act in front of people. Don't laugh at weird shit. Don't joke about your mom's murder. Don't call yourself fucking violent. Don't say you're gonna wear that. Like, don't make weird jokes about it. Like, and then have a child, like, remember a child in this, and then go live, which, fine, great. Defend yourself on the lives. But you're fucking giving shit away. Nobody wants to see a recap of your own fucking lives, giving it the fuck away. And again, the inmates, go the fuck away, please. Go away. If you were any real friend to her, we would have heard about you. Okay, so go the fuck away with your. I'm going to have a podcast, and I'm going to put all my guests on it, and they're going to be my guest stars. These girls in prison that were friends with Gypsy Rose, to this girl Tuesday Sport, like all these, now they're fighting each other. It's like, this is a fucking shit show. It's like, we've left the circus and entered the motherfucking zoo. Like, it's the circus into the zoo. It literally, at least at the fucking zoo, the animals are trained. Or the other way around, at least the circus animals are trained, right? The zoo is a motherfucking, this is a clown show, man. Her stepmother is a clown show. So I'm going to have to put this on TikTok. So I apologize to people that are listening, like her mom and fucking Ken. But Team Ryan, not Gypsy. Team Gypsy not having a child. Hey, dude, AT2, and tell me that her mom does not look like him. Tell me they don't look alike. Tell me that these two people do not look alike. Her husband, who's now going to be her ex-husband, Ryan, the guy Ryan, right? Tell me that these two don't look alike. It is freaking weird. And when she's like, you're acting like my mom. You're acting like my mom. It's like, Gypsy, shut the fuck up. That is called gaslighting. Look at this fucking resemblance. I am not kidding you guys. Can you see this? AT2? You see this shit, dude? I'm sorry, but they look alike. Look. Wait, here's Ryan. Here's her mom. Did I make it bigger? Just. If you, it's fucking creepy. It's like, dude, if it was mathematically possible, I would say that's an incarnate of her mother, incarnate into this dude. And it's like, you're acting like my mom. It's like, whoa, what happened to your voice like this? It's like, you're acting like my mom. It's like, whoa, girl. Like, she turned into her mother. I'm like, and she was recording their fucking argument. She's like, but you turned into a different person when I tell you how I told my sister. No, bitch, you told the whole fucking world about his goddamn your sex life. AT2, please go to his channel. And Mamir, thank you for being here. He's awesome. He was one of the first people that helped me 3 years ago. And I've been following him, supporting him ever since. He does the Fox Soul stuff. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Go over there and get all the tea about AT2. He is awesome, guys, with the Fox Soul stuff. Sorry. And the quality of it all and all of it all. Please go to his channel and please link his link for me, Mamir. If you're still here, my mod. Definitely, please. And I got to get him. Listen, you guys know I'm monetized, right? And I don't know what he's like, are your ads turned on? I don't fucking know. Are my ads turned on AT2? I don't know. Please help me. He had to help me with like freaking StreamYard years ago. I don't understand that. Maybe they are. I don't know. Do I have to make ads myself? I don't understand it. Okay. And I need to like maybe start making money because my hair is really expensive and my husband doesn't want to pay for it anyway. But anyway, yeah, Gypsy fucking Rose, dude. I don't think she's not. I don't know why you're pregnant. If you are, it's a very fucking bad idea. This is tough love. This is not being mean. Like I said, I have all these mental things that they said I had and I went through it. I chose not to have children for that reason. For this reason, it's like a circus, a zoo. Like, no. I don't feel like she really wants this child. She just wants this guy, Ken. Fucking great. You can have Ken all you want. But like you should be living your life. You should be going to the beach. You should be going like getting fucking literally. Thank you. Getting fucking like, I don't know. Manicures, pedicures, going shopping with your sister for you. Like you've had to literally live in, I don't know. And then they go back to the thing with her mom. She was fucking 23 years old, guys. She was not 15. And I believe now, like I don't know what these people are. I don't know if the prosecutors are looking back going, oh shit. Oh fucking shit. This chick's an unaliver. She didn't just do this once. Like she might even be, listen, I'm sorry, but your dog, I need her to get some help before she has a child. Like that's all I can think about at this moment. Like your dog didn't get attached to you. You're with it 90% of the time. And you don't say one word about it. And I know that I don't know. It's turned into such a circus. You're right. Or zoo. I don't know. I'm watching it. It's like I need to release the rest of the goddamn episodes because we're like at episode 5, but like she's giving everything away on these lives on TikTok. It's so crazy. It's just turning into like a really, really bad scene. And I feel like these prosecutors will be going, oh fuck. This chick played the fuck out of us. And I don't think there's anything that can go back on and say, oh shit, you belong back here with this one. The one who actually, she even makes a motion of like when she was at the interrogation, they go back to the scene and she makes the motion. She knew that he was doing that. And she said that she tried. And let me just remind you another thing. She shot her mother with a gun, not knowing they were BBs. She thought she was shooting her mother to unalive her, but it was BBs. Does that not count? I have 5. Does that not count? I have 5 cats. I have 4 that I had 1. Then my dog died 2 years ago. I've lost my mind over it. Buried him in the backyard. All of a sudden, 4 show up. 4 cats show up, and I've taken all 4 of them in. So now I have my 1 cat who's 17 over here. She hates her life because she likes the other cats. I have Manchester who came directly out of the sky on a portal out of my yard. I got him a year ago. He is the overseer, and then I have 2 females that showed up, and then I have another female outside that's like a tortoise shell. They're all beautiful, tuxies and all that, but they're all feral because I live at the shore. And then when people come down for the season, I feel like some people live here part-time. They leave their animals a lot. So I haven't, but Nicole, thank you. Oh my God, I'm getting people watching. I really appreciate it. Please subscribe too. Share. But I'm going to go to her. I love when new people show up, and I hope you guys are subscribing. It's free and share and like. And like I said, I do mostly all Bravo stuff, and I do talk 90 Day Fiance sometimes. But there's my friend Dustin and Aaron B, Aaron D, and Dustin B. They do live on Monday nights. They do 90 Day Fiance on the Juice Talk Radio, which is also a good friend of mine. AT2 does a lot of like the Foxhole. He does a lot of really, really good like content. I would rather watch him than Sherelle. Like, see, watch Sherelle and Perry. I would rather watch AT2. He's a good friend of Jag. Just kidding. No, they're friends. I don't even know. Jag for president. That's all I'm saying. Jag for president. Cat for president. I shouldn't be talking politics, but yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I know there's so many cool. Thank you so much. I love the content creators. I think they're hilarious. Like, I love the fact that they're like, I wasn't going to watch this shit, but I want, and everybody says the same thing. I wasn't going to watch it, but Jesus Christ. And they're all like, oh my fucking God. And like, I think we're all thinking the same thing. And like, some of us are saying it, some of us aren't. I must be saying it, but I feel like, man, this therapist has got to get a hold of her and be like, I strongly recommend you don't have a child. I don't know with the paroles. I don't know. Can you have a child on parole? It sounds really dumb. Can you have a child on parole? Yeah, of course you can have a child on parole. Her stepmom did nothing for her. I don't feel like her sister might be trying to guide her, but her sister's 27 in nursing school. She's got to focus on nursing school. And by the way, she hangs out with Ken too. It is so fucking strange. Ken's in love with blondes. This bitch is now blonde. Not bitch. Sorry, Gypsy. I gotta stop saying that. Word. I'm not calling her bitch, but the bitch is, oh my God, stuff. The girl's blonde, and I don't like the fact she changes herself for these people. She looks beautiful. I get it. She got a nose job. I get it. I live sometimes in my comment sections. I told you TikTok is so fucking mean to me. I'm like, look, I'm old. Like, leave me alone. Like, I'm not used to. I don't even know how really to use TikTok yet. I have all this. I just have to get my ID so I can go live on there, and I want to get more on there. That, yes, I wanted to find a panel as well. Did you see Frenzy streams, Nicole? It's Frenzy streams, but she's Baby Frenzy, Phrez. Yeah, it is a dumpster fire. It is totally a dumpster fire that you can't stop watching. And all of the content creators that I watched yesterday, I said, we have to make sure she does not have a child. I don't want to whisper, but like, dude, can we like please get to her? Like, I wanted to talk. Yeah, I was like, guys, find me. Can we do like a panel? Because a lot of people I know don't talk about this show. Like, and everybody's like, oh, that show. And I'm like, no, there's some shit going on. It's awful. Like, I know that there was a bunch of like, yeah, she's so fucking funny. I've been bugging her for 4 days. I'm like, where's episode 4? Because I was like, oh my God, she's like in my head. She's like, why the fuck are they laughing at this weird shit? I'm like, I know, I'm thinking the same thing. But she's got a lot going on. She's really busy. I want to her name's Autumn. I want to showcase her earrings and stuff. If she lets me. They're on TikTok. She's gonna get a TikTok store hopefully soon, something like that. Bear with me. I'm trying to learn TikTok. But yeah, Christy's awful. And yeah, that's one is, and I literally subscribe so I can see if they have lives. I'm like, I'm waiting for their lives. Because I'm not talking shit behind her back. I would like to say to her face. I'd like to ask her, what the fuck are you doing? Because I mean, she cries to everything. She wants to tell us her whole life. Let's talk about it. Like, I will talk about it. Like, let's talk about this shit, Gypsy. Like, let's talk about what, like, why we think that everyone in the world thinks you shouldn't have a child. And just for your own goddamn good. Trust me. Not trust me. Trust anybody that has kids. I know you're not ready. And I feel like, why do this? To keep him? That's going to make him even more mad. Because I think he's an asshole. The guy she's with, she's obsessed with him. And I feel like, this is going to be a fucking, something's bad's going to happen. Somebody's going to end up with that kid and it's not going to be her. Like, somebody's going to be raising that kid and that's not going to be her. And I want to be completely fucking wrong. But we're not. I mean, the dog was a whole foreshadow. Like, that was a whole foreshadowing because, man, we haven't even seen a part of this, but I know from the lives and from what I hear, he said she did not bond with that dog. I'm like, and I know she doesn't want Ryan to, like, she's got to stop pushing Ryan. Because if this girl's pregnant, this circus does have to stop. Like, it really does. Yes. Isn't it nuts? It's so long. I know. There's no fucking way this man should still be there and she shouldn't. Well, he should. Thank you. It is not. Yes, thank you. It's not, like I said, it's not a puppy. You can't just like, oh, here, you take it. She said, I have to donate my time. I can't, something about donating time to a child. Because I don't have it in me to donate my time. You don't donate your time to your child. You are that child's time. You are that child's time. It's not a donation. You're a mother of a human motherfucking being that has to live on this fucking planet that's hard enough already. And then you're gonna have a mom like that who doesn't really want you, no offense, because she's with a dude. And it's like she just got married and got divorced and they got engaged and divorced and separated and married. And we're learning all about it because she tells us all the time. And I'm telling you, we're not the only ones saying this shit. Like, motherfucker, yeah, you do not donate your damn time, okay? It's not donation. And it's like, yeah, I gotta get a rhinoplasty. We can't be pregnant if I do that. No, you can't be pregnant with Botox and anything else you want to do. You can't go and like, you can't just get up and go like you do with the cat, the dogs. I'm sorry, something's gonna be bad. I don't want it to be. I just think this kid is gonna have a rough life. Maybe Ken's family is a good fucking family, and they will literally be like, look, okay, if you're struggling, maybe they will fucking be the family that she needs. I don't know. The sisters don't seem to think so. The sisters are kind of fucking ignorant. I don't see them together a lot. It's your kid. Yeah, it's not, you don't donate your damn time. You are that kid's time. Every second of the day, even when they're at school, Gypsy, they need their mama. They need their mother to be present. Like, fucking emotionally, psychologically. That is a lot of I don't have a kid. I'm just saying it's a lot of responsibility. I know that it is. And you already have issues and you know it. And we're just being fucking, listen, we would tell our best friends about this shit. Yeah, fuck it. That's crazy. Again, another one. Lindsay, she didn't want the man. She wants the baby. Well, no, that's the opposite. I'm sorry. Lindsay wants the marriage and the kid and the happily ever after. This chick does, but not really. You don't have to have a Gypsy. Nobody's expecting you to be a whole ass adult in 2024. You don't have to be married to be a whole ass adult, to be adulting, doing adult things, to prove yourself. You don't have to be married with a child. That's not how life works anymore. It does. It's nice. I like being married, but I wouldn't be like, oh, I have to be married. We're not expecting you to do that and have children. We're not like, oh, she's going to be broken if this doesn't happen. We're not going to be mad if you don't have children. It's very messy and sloppy. Yes. It's just very, I know, like, it makes 2 dinners, but she didn't like it. See, like, I don't even know. Like, do they live together? Because every time I see them on lives, they're not together. Like, what is happening? I hope she's not bound to her fucking parents' house, because that house is a disaster. That house is not good for her. That stepmother is not good for her. Oh, you did have sex last night? Fuck, what? Don't mind your business. Mind your fucking business, man. You fuck Ken last night, Christy? Because that's what I think you do. And I think you run your husband because Rod, can you step in? Rod, please step in for fucking once in your motherfucking life. Step in this girl's life and go, this is not a good idea. They do? Okay, good. This is not a great idea. This is a fucking horrible fucking idea. Has anybody said this to her, please? It's too late. Here we go, bro. Welcome to the fucking circus. That's where we're at. Or the zoo. I don't know. One or the other. The animals are not trained. We're in the zoo. This is nuts. I don't give a fuck about her inmates. They did mean nothing to me at this point. What means something to me is reading those goddamn fucking transcripts from her fucking confessions and the text messages. She was a grown-ass adult when this happened. Gypsy, you got away with it. Don't know how to fucking process whatever it is. I know your mother's haunting you, by the way. She has nightmares about her mother. You know why? Because your mother's haunting you, bitch. I'm sorry to say, bitch, but she is. And you know why? Because she unalived her. You conspired to do it. Your grandmother's not proud of you. You're right. Sorry to be mean. But like, there's shit that we don't have to see. We don't need to see that because it's just you're giving us reasons to be mad and upset with you and show how disconnected from reality that you are. Your mother's family does not want anything to do with you. That's all she does. And I'm sure if she's watching this, go ahead, cry about it. I'll cry too. I'll cry with you. I want you to have a good life, Gypsy. I want you to have good friends. I want you to have a good family. But whoever's advising you or therapying you needs to be fucking fired. Or go back to prison because they're not advising you to do the right fucking things. You should not be pregnant. You are not married to this man. You are not living with him. You have to be on parole for 2 years. You have to be on your fucking good behavior. You should not be telling us about your goddamn mother's murder because in my perception, you're telling a whole different story than what we thought. Okay, maybe you confessed to them and maybe they know the whole deal. They know she's on a library. They know she did her time. There's nothing that she can really do to go back to prison except for fuck her parole up, which she's probably not going to do. She was addicted to pills in there. Listen, so was I. I get it. Your mother gave them to you. And listen, fuck, life is hard. Life sucks. I get it. But there's so many people. And we have to keep going back to that thing that she did. Thank you. She got away. She didn't get away from her. I don't know. I know she didn't physically do it. So she says. But she knew where he was standing. I don't know how. Unless you were watching it. The one documentary, she's like, like, I don't get it. Like, disconnect. And it's probably her mother's goddamn fault. Like Louis, like Teresa, there's nothing there. It is a fucking shame. And maybe this will change her. Maybe this will change her. I was so for her life. Like, Gypsy, I'm sorry, but like, I know you don't know any better, but you should have people in your life that are telling you that this is not a good idea to be telling everybody motherfucking shit like this. They sold them. Who's Dan? I don't even know that shit. Who the fuck is Dan? It's fucking weird. I didn't know anything about. I don't know anything. See, I don't know what happened. See, I didn't know anything. You mean Nick? You mean Nick, right? Or maybe there was a Dan. I don't know. You gotta be weird to write. First of all, Ken and Ryan. Ryan, maybe you're Ryan. Ryan just wants a family. Maybe he saw somebody thought he could be weak enough that I don't know what he thought, but he wrote to her. They got engaged, and I don't know who Dan is either. No, oh my God, I don't know Dan. Please, oh God, I'm gonna have to get on this show. Oh God, is it like it was? Where was Dan? Dan must have been before Nick, right? What? Was that in the documentary? Was that in the documentary? Hey, I'm like so excited that you guys are here. Like new people. Yay. Oh my God. Oh my mother. Oh, damn, why she did it. And she loved him and Nick. Well, I didn't know she had a real boyfriend. Do you think that she just obviously was looking for love, right? She was looking for love in all the wrong places. But what is she doing? What is it? What is it? What is it? He's a 36 married felon on parole. So, all right. I'm not mad at people that are on parole. I'm not. I just feel like you need to adjust your life to with your lifestyle. Where's Dan? Where the fuck's Dan at? Is Dan going to come back around too? Because we still got a whole nother season. We got 4 episodes and a whole other season. Let's just remember they're filming a reality show. Hey, listen. She had an awful lot of fucking boyfriends for somebody that wasn't allowed out. Think about it. She was able to get up and run from her mother. Why did you have to do what you did? That has been my question from day one. I know she was not locked up in that room. Yeah, maybe once or twice. But Dee Dee was asleep. If she was able to get to the pills, she was able to get out of her bed. She was able to fucking like, no shit. He dipped and left her after him. Oh shit. Well, yeah, I mean, she murdered somebody. Yeah. You know what I mean? I mean, Jesus. So she, I'm catching up now. So basically used Nick. She had Dan the whole time, and she used Nick to do the murders because he was very, yo, Luna with the fucking, you guys are coming in with the tea that I didn't know. Girls, I love you all. Thank you for this. This is shit I didn't know. So who has the mother's ashes? Do you guys know? Did her mother's father flush those ashes? She definitely used that motherfucker. Jesus. Wow. Why did she have to unalive her mother, though? Why'd she have to do that? Why couldn't she just leave if she had all these people to take her? Like, I don't get it. Girl. Yes, disabled. Thank you. And not there. Like, just I've seen him speak a few times. I didn't get that vibe from him. So her aunt has her ashes. Her aunt. So that was your mother's sister. Okay. Bobby's good looking dude. Cousin Bobby. Listen, I think that she has a lot of fucking. You're right. You're fucking right. That's what it looks like. That's exactly what it looks like. But why do you have to be told no? You're 23. You were allowed to leave the house on your by the laws of the universe at 18. You were physically allowed to leave your mother's house. You do not have to live with the crazy but I'm getting upset. This bipolar crazy person. I'm bipolar. My husband should leave my ass sometimes. I'm just kidding. I would never unalive them. I mean, I hope he never unalives me. Listen, she's crazy. Thank you. Here is my lawyer. Send it to Manny. Manny, we got new people here that know this chick too. And you're right. You are right. He's a lawyer and he gets it. And why, Manny, can you please tell me why they let her, oh man, Nick was railroaded. Thank you. What do you guys think for real about him? Like, oh, he did it though. Like, he did it. I know he did it. But like, is he still dangerous, do you think? Do you think he's still dangerous? I don't know what his appeals are. Is it so he doesn't send it to Manny? That's going to be my merch. Send it to Manny. I'm trying to get him to do his law school here in Philly. Because I love him. He's like my friend and I want him to be close to me. So we can like talk about this shit all the time. Send it to Manny. She got, I know she did, right? But like, do you think was it family court that like stepped in? Because they all failed her. Do you think it's because the system failed her when she was younger? They felt bad about it? Like, that's no, listen, this system failed a lot of motherfuckers. Sorry, I played with my hair when I'm saying. He's dangerous. Okay. So what is his appeals for? Is his appeals for less time? I can't stand that sound. Are his appeals for less time? Weed. Okay. You guys, I love you guys for this. Well, where Dee with Gypsy? Yes. Wow. Where was Dee was in her room. Like, whoa. It's you can. I can drop the link if you want to come up and talk about it. Would you be interested in that? Because you know a lot, and I love that because I'm going by the stuff I'm seeing, and I'm looking at other content creators stuff that that I agree with. I'm gonna drop the link anyway, in case you wanna, if you guys know how to call. And you don't have to share your face either, but I could just have you on your avatars. Hey T2, if you're still here, I love you. Thank you for being here, coming in. I told you that I was like one of the first people that helped me with StreamYard. I was like, I was so fucked with it. It was so, and like I just had a lot of questions about stuff. He really helped me a lot, and he didn't make me feel dumb about it. But yeah, I'm definitely like, I definitely always drop the link if anybody wants to always come up. All you do is click on it. But yeah, and then you come in the back, and as long as you're not showing me a penis, that happened last time. I just let the link out for anyone. Fucking give me 5 seconds. I gotta shut this the fuck off. Do you hear that thing? That makes me crazy. That beep. Send it to Manny. That's gonna be my merch. Stat. Get the fuck out of here and out of your fucking mind for Kathy. I should stop cursing. I am because I hopefully it'll help me buy. No, I don't know what that means. Help. All right, is that something? Okay, micro deletion. That's what. Okay, micro deletion syndrome. No, what does that mean? Micro deletion means what we mean it with the M word, right? Like, man, SLA. And then autopsy, the headwinds and bridges. Wow. Is that wow? Wow. Why do you think Dee Dee wasn't? I mean, do you think? Oh man, guys. She didn't need all those procedures, though, right? I know. They said she fought, dude. Yeah, I just feel like I don't think that happened. Did she have them taken out? She shaved her head. Like the thing is, there's like cancer and like all these crazy things. Yeah. Wow. Do you see? She does that thing with her mouth. I think it's her teeth that make her do that. That clicking thing. You guys are talking about that clicky thing, right? I pull everybody's comments up to make sure we're all on the same page. That's what I said. She could have run away, right? She did not have to end. Yeah, she did not have to do that stuff. And I get it. Like, if you, but listen, you can't just unalive people you don't like. I'm sorry. Like, it's your mother. I know. But do you guys see that she has no connections at all? Like, do you see what I mean? Like, do you see how she just doesn't connect with, like, their emotions? She cries. I don't know if they're real. But, I mean, for you to want to be with men all the time, you have to have some type of, like, maybe it's, oh, just shit. My God. Listen, her parole board probably says a lot. Like, she probably has to have, I know. Listen, there's people that literally were saying, like, they thought she was 12, 15 years old when all this happened. Nobody really understands. She was 24. Like, 24 is an adult. And like you said, she was able to get up and leave. And that's the part that fucks me up. You know? Oh, somebody's up. Is it my man? Hey, Nicole. Everybody welcome Nicole, guys. Wait, we go. Hi.
Hi there.
Is that you're beautiful. Is that your picture?
It is. That was before a modeling shoot. Yeah, thank you very much. I'm a little stuffy, but my main thing is I'm a paralegal and a criminologist. So I have been studying this for a very long time. Okay, so let's just start. There's so much about this, but we started talking about her microdeletion. It's a chromosomal microdeletion. Okay.
So that's an actual, we're not using that word to make up for another word. That's an actual thing.
No. It has nothing to do with her mental capacity, or it can affect that. What it does is it affects your muscles. So you get muscle weakness. It can affect your sight, your hearing. So, she had ear tubes put in. Every other kid in the world gets ear tubes.
Ear tubes, right.
Her breathing, deviations also. And I hate to say this, but back in the day, the circus sideshow, they had what they were called pinheads, microcephaly. If you look at her, she looks like one of those people.
Thank you. I was wondering if that, because you don't want to.
The face is part of her microdeletion.
Okay.
Her looks are part of that. She doesn't really look like, she didn't look like Dee Dee. She doesn't really look like Rod. Her muscles are very weak. So she did have a muscle biopsy, and that was in order to rule out muscular dystrophy. Now, Dee Dee was a con artist.
Right.
Dee Dee was a con artist for sure. But did she have Munchausen by proxy syndrome? No, she was never, diagnosed with that. And there are people, she doesn't fit the profile. If you have Munchausen syndrome, you want to be in the hospital all the time. You want to be, you don't want to go to Disney World. You don't want to go to a sporting event. You don't want to go to, concerts. You want to go to, did she believe her mother said she was only, well, by the way, she's just talking about how when she was, the times that she had trauma, and she knew the ages of how old she was when she had trauma. So how do you know? Oh my goodness, that profile picture. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
We get rid of the links, guys.
I don't know, I just want you to get in trouble.
Yeah. Okay, got it.
So bottom line, all of the stuff that she says was unnecessary. And salivary gland, yes, she did. I think she had one taken out, and then she had some frozen. But as you can see, she is still producing saliva.
Yeah, because she like
part of the deletion is overproduction of saliva.
Okay.
So basically every procedure she had can be traced back to figuring out the microdeletion.
Okay. So they were like trying to get all, like, just eliminate everything else.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but did Dee Dee run with muscular dystrophy? Absolutely. Did she run with? Yes, she lied about that.
Did she have chemo? Did she ever have chemo?
Never. My husband passed away from cancer. My best friend died of cancer. I'm very familiar with cancer, sadly. You cannot get chemotherapy without an oncologist. There is no way. That pisses me off about her when she said she had chemo. She's never had chemo.
And that
chemotherapy.
Feeding tube situation, I believe, was a hospital when she had a feeding tube, and she was in for a like a hospital thing. It wasn't at her house, correct?
Well, no, it was her feeding tube. Now, the feeding tube is the question mark. Now, I do believe
Right.
she needed it because she was also a failure to thrive baby. Look at her when she was a kid. The pictures are out there, the videos are out there. She was failure to thrive, and they don't absorb nutrients usually when you're failure to thrive properly. So they need a feeding tube. That's why her teeth were a problem. She wasn't getting the nutrients she needed for her teeth to grow properly. So I think the feeding tube, that's a question mark. I think that was just left in too long. I almost think it was just too laziness. They just didn't have it taken out.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe when she had that, like, unable to swallow, like everybody's saying, like, I know, like, listen, we can respectfully disagree, guys. I want you all to love each other and stay and just be respectful.
Oh, absolutely. I'm just giving you
like
the
in the
fact
chat too. Like,
that I've
in the
reached.
chat, I just don't want anybody to get mad at each other because we all have questions and we're all like, what the fuck? Because there's so much more that now don't you feel like now we should really be looking at like what happened if she's going to have not that, I mean, listen, she's making it our business, right? But this child has no choice to come into the world if she's really pregnant.
I don't think she's pregnant. I really don't.
That would be so. Wouldn't a therapist strongly recommend against it until she had like years of therapy? Are they allowed to even do that?
Well, they can, they can make their suggestions, but they can't, I mean, they can't control what people want to do with their own bodies. But I personally think she's going to have a problem getting pregnant. I don't think she
can.
Well, she might, but I think she's going to have fertility problems. That's just my theory. That is not a fact at all. Do I think she's pregnant right now? No. Her and Ken just went and toured a gym the other day. Why would you start an exercise?
Because she was going to get a rhinoplasty, remember?
Yeah.
Like she has
her priorities.
Nothing's registering with her that it's a human being that's going to be there for the rest of your effing life, that you can't fuck up. You can, you shouldn't.
Well, people do. Exactly.
But, that's the thing. Like, if anybody is going to have this is a very horrible fucking idea. There's no grandparents that I can see that are. I don't like Ken's family. I don't like what I was seeing before she got out. Do you know anything about his family?
About Rod or Ken's family? Ken,
like
his mom is pretty good. But
I don't. Do they like her? I mean,
yes. She's always. I wish people would like me for me. It's well,
that's a horrible thing to say. I'm sorry.
First of all, that's not the way the world works. You got to know people. It's like she's like, and
she can. Okay, so I don't understand TikTok's lives, but did people buy you hats and shit?
Oh, that's all money. Yes, she's getting money.
She gets money every time that pop. They're giving her money.
Yes. Now, here's the thing. It's not, those things aren't like a ton of money unless you get like The Lion or something like that. And TikTok tapes have, but they get so much.
I saw
they're making money hand over fist.
I'm like, what do people do? I said, why is she doing that? Why is she? What the fuck is happening?
Because she's
maybe I don't understand. I don't understand TikTok at all.
I'm just getting into TikTok basically because of this and for exposing her. But yeah, I agree.
So tell me like about you. Like, what do you say? Your name's Nicole Brand, right? I'm trying to get her names up here. Do you have a channel? Do you have like? Tell me all your stuff.
TikTok. It's called Nicole Johan, Johan Rand, Rand. But right now I'm on Sir Morbid X, his panel, and Hello Starlight's panel.
Oh my god, we have to get you. We're gonna have to literally before you go. I want to be able to get your stuff into the because like with everything you just said, I'm like, what? I
know, and I can't really. I'm on in your page. Wait, I'm in here. Let me see. If
I found all like you guys all come in here. I appreciate you so much because I found a bunch of people looking for her stuff to this weekend that I really liked, and like you're awesome. Thank you for coming. Like, tell me everything. You got more like. So I really like Ken. I mean, I really like Ken. I really like Ryan. I didn't like him at first. He seems like a decent guy that got fucked up over this. Like. And he just
he was blindsided by her, and we're sitting back, and I was sitting back going, "Come on, Ryan, get over it." She wants to go to Sweden someday to see the Northern Lights. He should do that. Go and do it. Go do the stuff that she can't do. Go and do it. But he's going through it right now. He
really is. Like, I feel like maybe it was a little weird that he wrote her in prison, but I just feel like he thought that it'd be easy. He wanted to be married, and maybe he thought she'd be wanting to be with somebody. I don't know. He came along at the right time, and yeah, for parole, it looks real good. He looks really good. He's a teacher.
That was the reason, yeah.
But like now, his wife. He was a little. I just wish. I don't know if they're setting him up on this reality show to look cringy or not.
They edited him.
They don't have to show all that. They could have showed other shit. But they make him look like a psycho, crazy. Like I want to have sex with you. And it's like,
yeah.
And he doesn't come off to me like that now. I feel like he could find a nice woman. Like I feel like telling Ryan, if you're watching, please do lives. And I feel like you'll find a nice girl. Just let us vet her, please. Let us vet her. Because I feel like he can find a nice girl being out in the public. If he's going to get anything out of this and he's going to be heartbroken, he might as well find his life partner,
Sorry.
That's okay.
Okay. I'm just going to put in my TikTok here. I had to go to the chat.
Oh, yes, I would love for him to find a nice woman,
That'd be great.
It would be good for him. And maybe, I don't know what's up with the teacher at school saying she thanks you for the D is fire. The D is fire. And all right, do you know who Nick Viall is? The podcast that she went on?
Yeah.
God, of all people, he probably thought something completely different was showing up. I don't think they were ready.
That was such a bad move.
Wow.
So much shit on there that was
cringy. I felt so. I was like,
now she looks like an idiot because she was talking about
if you're not there at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best.
Sniffing around. He's sniffing around. I'm like, no, please. I'm like, Nick, please cut that out. Nick, cut that out, please. Oh. It's just okay. And then people are like, and this is just people saying this. And I'm in my head, I'm agreeing. It's like she talks like she's still back in 2012. Well, she kind of is.
She is, I mean,
she had access to social media, right?
But also, what pisses me, she did. She had access to a curling iron. If you saw her latest YouTube video, who gets a curling iron in prison?
Seriously,
well, you use a fork in prison,
I know, and she knew. I know there's plenty of things that you can and her inmates. That's a whole fucking joke. I told everybody that didn't see it, don't even bother. The inmates coming out, they're fucking jokes. Tuesday's the only normal one, and she's so out of touch with what really happened with Gypsy. Let her be nice about it, but her and her little stud in the background, they gotta go. That's a fucking joke. The other ones are a motherfucking joke. I'm gonna have a podcast. Okay, bitch, get a podcast. Go ahead.
No, the prisoners we did interview Skippity Doo. She's one of them.
That's the one I don't want. I can't.
But she's not the one who likes Gypsy. I think she's getting paid by Gypsy.
And was sniffing around.
Sniffing around.
He was sniffing around. And he's like, Ken, he did? It's like, Christy, just fuck him, why don't you? I'm sorry.
She is the worst. Rod, her dad, is a champ.
Is he what's up with him? Does she run shit or what?
Yes, he is. Listen, he just takes off. He's a boat captain, so he's gone a lot.
Oh shit! Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's why she's so fucking bored with her life, right?
Yes. So
seriously,
I'm just putting in Becca Scoops. If you
yes, please,
is definitely the best. They're good watches. She gives it flat. It's no flash. It's just all facts.
Yeah, I probably did her no justice. So forgive me, guys, for intruding on Gypsy stuff. But I watch all of your stuff all weekend. I so much appreciate you coming up. And anytime I love talking about this shit. I mean, you talk about reality TV, but nothing's going on in the Bravo world really right now. There's a little bit going on, but I love everything Becca Scoops. I saw all these women and it was Conspiracy.
Yes, Conspiracy is wonderful. She comes
Frenzy streams. I found Frenzy.
Great. I just found her and I find her
she great?
Yes.
I've been refreshing her shit all weekend. I'm like, where's season? Please give me episode 4. Because I was like, girl, you were saying everything we're thinking and then being real.
Notes. Yeah, she said, she's like, they laugh at everything. Nothing's funny. Why are they laughing at funny?
She's young, so she's like, I don't fucking get it. I was like, I know you don't, and I love you for that because we're all. I'm my 40s, right? I'm almost 50, and I'm just
girl.
And I'm feeling like you're so beautiful. And I'm like,
thank you. So are you.
Oh, thank you.
You
The
are.
TikTok people are so mean to me. I'm just getting into TikTok and I get comments that are like, stop playing with your hair. Stop playing with your hair. And I'm like, I have an anxiety disorder, guys. Like literally
why? It's like leave me alone. Then they click
I
off.
know. I've been doing this for so like I come on, I talk about my shows. I have my people. I love my people. I love you guys for showing up. I hope you guys come back. And like
I'll definitely be back. Well, yeah, I just wanted to come in. I do have to run, but I did want to come in and just kind of put some stuff out there. I'll definitely be back.
Well,
And
definitely, like I would do a panel too, and you guys can just give me like your I don't want to intrude on everybody's like just because
no, we'd love to
going
have
on.
you. I put
But
all
I'm
the
so, like I do it on somebody else's channel, I would join it. I need everybody's perspective. And I feel like maybe we could call it like Save Gypsy. I don't fucking know. Save Gypsy's kid. I don't fucking know. It's none of our business, but she's making it our business. Like a little.
It's all in the chat. So I put Sir Morbid X. I think we're going
Awesome.
live tonight. So follow him.
I'm gonna follow him. Yes.
And hello Starlight, her, and then I have my TikTok up there. So and I'll let you know when we're going live. But yeah, we get into it. My friend Hello Starlight does so much research.
Love
so
it.
much work.
I know. Thank you guys for doing that too. Like, and Manny, I too. If Emmanuel, my lawyer, we'll call him. Send it to Manny. He has his channels. Manny Speaks. He's so freaking good. He can literally sum up what I say, and I can't get anything out in very short form. I'm so 2 hours long-winded. Don't shut the fuck up.
Me too.
Yeah, he says it in like 10-15 minutes. He's like, blah, 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 goes through the episode, makes all his points, and he's going. I'm like, I can't do that.
Can't do that. Yeah.
He's our lawyer in this group.
It was so nice meeting you, and I will be back and check us out tonight.
I'm gonna come out and check you guys out. I love it. I will love it.
Thank you so much, sweetie. All right, take care.
I'll talk to you later. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
That was so fun, guys. Awesome. All her stuff's in there, and please let's go over to everything. They have panels and lives. That's our thing. Because I don't think I did this any justice. I just was like so enamored by this entire weekend that everybody's opinions, and I love the people that are like getting channels, like, but you know, it's like it's our reality TV, right? Like we talk about this, but this is like we've all been probably following this story since like I didn't realize it was like literally not. It wasn't 2015. Does seem it is a long time ago when you think about it, but like I feel like the last 7 years is not like that anyway. Like so yeah, like Rod, I need your guys' opinions. Like if you guys have channels, anybody else, and it's in this chat, please put them in there. I don't want to forget anybody, and I will make sure it's in the description as well. I always transfer it over when I'm done. I don't edit these; I go right on the thing. And it is the Who's Starting On podcast on my Reality with Krista Marie YouTube channel, where I talk about Bravo 3 days a week, sometimes in the evenings, always at 12 o'clock. And if I will go on anybody else's panel, I invite anybody up. We can respectfully disagree all the time. I am not a cult. We're not cult people. I curse a lot. I apologize. And I love everybody for coming in and I just bear with me. I do smoke a lot of pot. I do a thing called 420. I usually go high tea at 420 every day, but I haven't been doing it because it's so fucking hot here in New Jersey. I'm at the Jersey Shore, by the way, in the States. I don't know where you guys are at, but like I'm all the way on the East Coast. It's 100 fucking degrees. It feels like 108 today. My air is barely working. But I'm gonna go follow everybody. Thank you all for being here. And let's like literally. So it's Monday, Wednesday. What did I say we're gonna talk about? I said something. My God, we already said we were gonna talk about it. We'll figure it out later. Oh, the new show. Thank you. I appreciate that. I know. I really do. I'm glad I didn't cut it short because I like the new people that came in. Hopefully they're not like everybody loves everybody. Just we're not a cult. We all respectfully disagree, and I love it. Or we agree. We like everybody has great perspectives, right? And everything's very fucking confusing right now because we thought one thing and I feel like we kind of got played a little. And now it's like she's kind of playing in our faces a little bit. But I feel like she has nobody telling her the right shit to do. And we are out here. We're women. We're girls, right? I feel like somebody's got to be telling this chick fucking something like what's up, Maybe she'll pay attention to what we're all saying. Like, we know best. We do. We're all women. We've been through it all. Like, there's a million of us out here. Gypsy, we've been watching you for a long time. We felt bad for you, but there's a lot of fucking shit that ain't making sense. We shouldn't have a kid. Okay? Like, I just feel bad for you for even wanting to have a kid because you should want to live your life and have a marriage with Ken. You don't even know what it's like to be with the man. Fuck, man. You don't even know what it's like to live with this dude. A baby is not going to make your life better. I'm sorry, not right now. That's such a horrible thing to say. Sorry for that child that wants to come into this earth, but please, her sister's beautiful. I feel like Ken's in love with her sister. This is a whole thing. We're gonna have to talk about this later. I love you all for being here. It's a whole fucking thing. It is a whole thing. I love you all. I really do. Thank you so much. And I will see you guys soon, Wednesday, or I'll find everybody out on their stuff. I'm going to try to find everybody's stuff. And if you guys do panels live, I love it, love it, love it. This was a great show. And I love you for this. Thank you. Oh, please comment, like, subscribe, and share. And it is, we're starting on podcast again. Oh, all the, YouTube and all that. Listen to me, YouTube. Live on all the platforms right now, but it's at Reality with Krista Marie everywhere. So follow me over there, and I'll be on TikTok looking for y'all too.